Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for September 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, I will be using for the main reading, and you can get to the main reading by just going right down there and, where it says Crosswatchers jump to. I put a timestamp where the main reading's going to be. Now, all of this is the introduction, and it is going to be the same for every video if you're new to my channel. So you don't want to watch the introduction. I hope you watch it at least one time, but if you don't want to watch it, jump down there, hit the timestamp, okay? Okay, so generally for the weekend, what I will use is my Rodley Valentine, my Angel Tarot cards. I will use a John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I'll also use my Emily Anderson Crystal deck, and I started using, this is Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue's Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. So that'll be for the main reading. Now for this reading, for the, just the overview, the universal, I use the Waite Rider cards and my Colette Baron Read the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all these decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Now, hopefully my sound is doing well. I've had a couple of those wonderful updates that always mess things up, but I've also had a couple of actually hardware updates. So hopefully things are a little bit easier, a little bit better. Now let's go into what's going on in the, just in the universe. Actually, I did post this, what I usually read off of my notes. I did post a link for this in Facebook and in Instagram and Twitter. Not much of a person that I don't do a lot of Twitter, but I did post this, and it is a blog on my website, and that's divinedestinywithdebbie.com. So really, we are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. Mercury will officially go retrograde on the 9th of September, so we're in that shadow, so things should be heating up a little bit more. Remember, Mercury retrograde is where people tell you not to buy electronics unless you really have to, and in that case, then you might want to think about the warranty. It's also communications. Mercury is in Libra, and when, a lot of Libras that I know, when Mercury is in retrograde, get a lot of people from the past, also people that might have passed on too. So the veil gets thinner and thinner. So here we go, and it will stay in Mercury retrograde, will be that until October 2nd. And it actually bounces a little bit towards the end of the month. It will bounce into Virgo for a little bit of time too. So when Mercury goes retrograde, we'll have 6 planets that are retrograde. Jupiter, which is in Aries, again Mercury, which right now is in Libra, Neptune, Pisces, Pluto, Capricorn, Saturn, which is in Aquarius, and Uranus, which is in Taurus. We only have 2 planets that are direct, and that is Mars in Gemini and Venus in Leo. Now Venus will be jumping to Virgo September 5th, and then it will then jump to Libra in the 29th. But we don't have a whole lot going on for this weekend. September 1st, and I think I mentioned this, Mercury is trined with Mars, so there's some interesting stuff there. But trining and sextiling, those are actually good energies. So then Mars, again, Gemini, is sextile with Jupiter. Mercury will be opposing, however, Jupiter, which is in, retrograde in Aries. So it's not a real heavy or hard duty stuff going on, but we also have other things that are happening. We've got those planets in retrograde, and they're making their own music. So let's go on and just go and see what we have here. Remember, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit. My job is just to let the words flow and hopefully stay out of its way. So let's see what we have here with the cards and what higher power wants to say for this weekend. Like I said, there's not a lot of real nasty or real strong energies adding into what we're already dealing with. So let's see if this is going to be a very positive weekend. And it doesn't really, whatever's going on in the world, yes, it does matter what goes on in the world, but we still have to live our lives. We still have to, we still have to do what we need to do to carry on, okay? I did get a message before I started all of this, and this should be a weekend where we start not living in fear. Remember, fear is a tool of the devil, and, it tries to control us. It tries to direct us. We need to work harder and harder not to live in fear. We are light workers. We are star seeds. So the fear, let go of that fear. Don't let the fear control you. Okay, so that was really strong. I was like, okay, I'll tell everyone that. Okay, remember, anything reversed is strong. It's a little bit more oomph to it. Let's see what we've got here. Well, there we go. The sun is shining. So we have and numbers are very important also. So we have a 19. So that is a 1 and a 9. 1 is a new beginning. We can have it a 10 plus 9. 10 is transition. 0, God source energy. 9 says you have everything you need. Let's wrap it up. Let's do what needs to be done. Okay, so 19, you add it back up. It becomes 1 plus 9 is a 10, transition, and then we go back to the 1, which is that new beginning. So there is, like I said, the energies didn't seem like they're trying to create havoc for us. It doesn't mean that there aren't things being revealed. The sun is also a very natural disinfectant. The sun is something that, brings light into dark corners. And the sun is something that we all need a little more of, okay? The sun does, this does denote a good job. This does denote, again, being fearless. I really got the fearless energy, just fearless. We have to believe. We have to just have faith in not what is going on per se, no, not faith in per se man itself, but faith in the heavens, faith in, God, Spirit, Source, Holy Spirit, whatever it is, whoever that is you want to say. So have faith. Faith is strong. Faith is shining. Here we go. Next card is, well, now we have that Page of Pentacles. Remember, court cards have dual energies. Okay, all the court cards do. So Page's underlying energy is Pentacles. So that is money energy. That is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Capricorn and Taurus has a lot of strong stuff going on right now. I think Chiron's also in Taurus too, and I think that's another one that is retrograde. Not a real strong, nothing that we really talk about, but the wounded healer. Anyway, Pentacles, money, job, career. Pages are going after new jobs, new money. There will always, no matter what happens in the world, there is always opportunities to create, and there's opportunities to create something that can actually bring a living, can actually bring the money that you might need to do your living. So there's the sun energy going on. There's this Pentacles energy. Page, very enthusiastic, young energy, new energy. And generally, if this was personal reading, I would say new job, new career even, or a new opportunity coming in. So next card is, okay, now we have, again, that was reversed. We have the Three of Pentacles. Now the Three of Pentacles is also, it's very interesting. Now 3 is creativity, is celebration. It also is the power of 3. Putting your energies out there, saying it 3 times, getting a couple of people with you to say it 3 times. There's a lot of, this is one of those times, again, this goes with this, where there's a lot of creative energies in making money or in making provision. When I see this card in this deck, I feel like this is about provision. Now, it's provision that is not necessarily something that we even expected, but it is, it's kind of like preparing for that rainy day. Maybe it's going and asking for a little bit of help, but the provision is, I do feel like this has a more spiritual aspect to it. And again, you put this together with that page, opportunities, new opportunities are about and are happening. So even if the world looks a little bit, crazy, there is positive energies all around us. And again, we have that Page energy and that Pentacles energy and the Three of Pentacles. So, and then 2, the sun. And I love our little guy here. little guy, girl, riding fearlessly. Be fearless. So there is, whatever this is, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the money situation. Not to tell you to just go out and spend money. That's not, if you don't have the money, don't spend the money. But don't be afraid. Money is, there is money available. There is money to be, money, is it money or is it just provision? I think it's more provision. But there are opportunities for that provision. How's that? Okay, let's go on to the Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. And let's see what we've got. Oh, cards almost wanting to flip. Not quite though. Let's see. We do need, there is stuff, like I said, not to, that be fearless. And there is, when you are fearless, you need to let go of so many things in order for you to embrace the possibilities. Okay, let's see what this is. We have the Three of Water. Now, this is the celebration card. This is always the celebration card. So we have three again. So we have Pentacles, we have Water. Water is our Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energies. It's very fluid, emotional. It's very spiritual energy too. Again, three, power of three, celebratory, creativity. So there's something, sometimes it just doesn't make sense. It's like, well, the world just seems like it's going to heck in a handbag or or in a basket, whatever you want to say. And then the cards tell us to have hope. The cards tell us that things aren't as bad as they seem. And then we get the Three of Water, which is all about celebration. It's all about believing. It's all about having faith. Faith in something that's larger than ourselves. So what do we say? What are you thinking about this video? I mean, what are you thinking about the readings? You don't tell me about the video, but the readings. Who's interpreting what with all of these cards? I mean, these are positive money cards, and this is the celebration card. So let me know what you think about this. Okay. Also, too, besides commenting, please go down here to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. The weekend, it looks like, at least universally, yes. It looks like there is provision, there is sunlight, there is a good, there's something good happening around us. We have to look for that sometimes. We have to believe, we have to have faith. But again, a lot of times this has a lot of provision to it. There is the couple coming, and there is somebody here that, in some ways you would think of this as maybe a church, or because there's the arches. But if you look, he's got an apron on. So he is, so there is a servitude with this also. So, and these people do not look like they are wanting for anything. So are they coming to him, or is he providing for them? We will see. We will see. Okay, let me know again, and why don't we, right now, start our reading. Hello, my Leos. Yes, this is going to be an interesting weekend. The energies aren't real bold or real harsh, except for the energies that we've been kind of gotten used to. Those 5 planets are retrograde. We're going to be going to Mercury, so it is. I mean, we got some heavy pressure on us, but it's going to turn us into diamonds and make us shine. And we have gotten kind of used to that pressure. So this is a weekend again. I'm saying this, I'm tagging this onto all the signs. This is the time. Don't be afraid. Get out there and just be Leo. Just be Leo. How's that? That's a good thing. Just be Leo. Anyway, my Leos, let's see. Higher power, what do you have for our Leos here? What do you have for our Leos? Bold, enjoy, embrace, getting those types of words. And lead, also lead. My Leos, you are natural leaders. So let's see what we have reversed. First card for Leos. The Queen of Earth. Now, Queen of Earth, interesting here, because I'm kind of getting the Queen taking care of others in a really good way, wanting good things for the people that she loves, the people that are also, not just that she loves, but that are also her responsibilities too. So she really wants to make sure everyone is in a good position, everyone has what they need, you know, roof on over their head, food in their belly, feels secure, feels confident, feels loved. Okay, so Queen's underlying energy is water energy. Now you can be male or female with this too. Is water energy. It is spiritual, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, spiritual, fluid, very caring energy. Earth energy is more practical in this sense right now. It is our Capricorn, our Taurus, our Virgo, money, job, career. It is our home. So the Queen, she stands in her power, and she wants to, again, she's a leader. She's a leader, but she also wants to make sure that the people she cares about are taken care of. But she also is going to take care of herself too. So she's not letting anything slip through her fingers. Now, the Queen of Earth is also someone that does love pretty things, does love nice things, but she also has a very practical side too. So if you're having whatever it is you need to do, the Queen of Earth is somebody to really have on your side. She's very good. She's a very good business manager. She's a very good, home manager. She's a very good manager of people, and she does have a lot of caring and love for the people, for her people, or the people who are given to her in responsibility. So something with going on here with this. I don't know if you're, again, I go back to the leadership energy here. So here we go. Let's see. The Queen of Earth is thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. She's really, so this is a weekend to really take care of business, to really take care of your home, but also to take care, again, Leos, this is a weekend where, which will call you almost to take care of the people that you care for, okay? Really strong. I get different vibes from her. This is totally, she just needs to make sure everyone is taken care of. Next card. The Five of Fire. Well, with the responsibility, with the position of Queen of Earth, with the position of being this leader, there's always lots of responsibilities. There's always lots of, what is more important? What do I need to do? Where do I need to go? There's always priorities, and somebody will bring you a priority that we have to get this done now. Somebody else will bring you something and say we have to get this done now also. So this is, the five has change, positive, negative, change. Fire is your energy, Leo, so it's your Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, passionate, burning, determined energy. There is just so much with this. It's like everybody wants you to take care of them. Everybody wants you to take care of what they want, what they think is important also. Now, just because you do take care of them, though, I think this is a really important point, doesn't mean that you should be doing everything for them. Does that make sense? So you can care for them, but it doesn't mean that you have to do everything. So yes, just as a thing, you have children, okay, they need to have their beds made. It doesn't mean you have to make their beds. They need to make their beds. So there is some direction with this Queen of Earth. So the Queen of Earth, again, she cares for the people she cares about, but it doesn't mean that she has to get her fingers dirty. It doesn't mean she has to get on the floors to scrub the floors. She just, the thing with the Queen of Earth is she has to just make sure that these things get done, but she can also make sure that the people that need to do it, do it. And they can definitely be the people she cares for. So the Five of Fire just means that everyone's trying to bring it to you, for you to solve, for you to take care of, for you to do. Don't get caught in that. Don't get caught in that, my Leo, okay? You'll be exhausted before the weekend's over with. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. So don't get caught up in doing what is, don't take on the responsibilities of others. That okay? Kind of makes sense? Anyway, last card reversed. The Seven of Air. Now, how are you going to do that? Well, the Seven of Air comes up. Air energy is our Aquarius, our Gemini, also our Libra. And all three have some really strong air energy going on. Saturn in Aquarius, retro. Gemini has Mars. Ooh, that lights your fire a lot. Mercury in Libra, about to go retro. So there's going to be some crazy energy with that too. So air energy is your thought processes, is making plans, thinking things through. You have to really stay focused on what you can take on and what you can't. Okay? You want to get all this stuff done, but is it up to you to do it? This is really what's coming through. I'm feeling very militant in many ways, my Leos. It's not your responsibilities, okay? But at the same time, you're like, but I want it to get done. And if I don't do it, no one else will do it. Well, you know what? Let them live with the consequences with this, okay? But the 7 of air, 7 is a divine umbrella, divine intervention. It's also a divine interference too. So this is kind of like looking at things and maybe changing up some plans. You know, sort of, just kind of saying, hey, yeah, this has to get done, but if it doesn't get done, then you don't get paid. It doesn't get done, we don't get to go out to dinner. It doesn't get done. So this is kind of looking at things. This is, my Leos, you like things to be, you're just kind of like, oh, I just want to relax this weekend. I just want to, just enjoy my weekend, enjoy the people that I'm with, whether they be family, friends, whatever. The thing is, you gotta prioritize, and you really have to be the energies are such. The energies for you with this reading, my Leos, are that people are, you want to take care of people. People are going to want you to take care of them, but they're also going to want you to do for them. And the thing is, that 7 of air is saying, step back, make a new plan. Okay? So, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. Kind of, it's interesting. It really is very, so we have a 5 and a 7, 7, 5. Let's see what we have here now. Let's see, with the John Holland. So hey, Leos, if you're aware of it, you can make a different plan. You can be aware, being aware of people dumping, maybe you haven't realized that they were dumping and they're just used to you just taking care of it, because sometimes it's very easy to just say, fine, I'll do it, than teach someone how to do it. But in the long run, it only gives you the gray hairs. Okay, let's see what we've got here for my Leos. But part of taking care of people is teaching them to take care of themselves. So here we go. And there is always hope. There is always hope, my Leos. So we have a 17. We have a 1, 7. 1 is a new beginning. 10 plus 7 is a transition. The 0 of 10 is God's source energy. 7, we've already talked about what 7 is. This is, so 1 plus 7 then is 8 with unlimited opportunities and possibilities. This is the star card. This is when everything seems to have fallen apart. We've had, those icky cards, the 15 and the 16, when you're like, oh no, there is always hope. There is always hope, but you have to be firm. You have to be firm, my Leos. You have to be firm. And you also, I do love the star card because, I look at that as you make a wish, you put it out to the universe, God, source, Gaia, whoever that is for you. I don't necessarily like to just put it to the universe because you don't quite know who's going to pick it up. So I do like to send it to someone specific. And there's always hope, and there's always the star, the North Star. I'm getting kind of a bunch of different star type of analogies. The North Star helps to lead you, guide you. There's just a lot out there, and there's always hope. So just be aware. If you are aware of that this is happening, you'll be able to handle it better, and you won't feel so resentful at the end of the weekend. Okay? Sometimes when you're taking care of everyone and the weekend goes by very quickly and you're like, when did I have some fun? Why didn't, hey, if you allowed it. But there's always hope. And I love that. I love that. So now, angels of abundance. What do you have for my Leos? What do you want to say for my Leos? Besides, there's always hope. Yeah, that Queen of Earth. I'm getting such a, and again, male or female, Just such a caring, you're just like, okay, we want to get this done. Okay, and there's a card that has flown. I think that's the first time a card has flown out of this deck. I think. I don't know. Here we go. Reversed. Abundance mindset. Oh, I like that. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. So Leo, your abundance is now. They are doing, that you can be watching over, you can take care of them, but they will do what they're supposed to do. It's their responsibilities. There's always hope. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy we have for our Leos here. Let me know who this resonates with too, because it's interesting. It's very interesting. Oh, okay. Celestite, reversed. Communicating with angels, tranquility, good fortune, deep meditation. Love it. Love it. I like Celestite, Angelite. I love them all. Anyway, my Leos, comment. Let me know what you thought, what's going on. Also, too, take a moment to like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell down there. Most importantly, my Leos, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.